The Silk Road was a network of trade routes that connected Asia, Europe and Africa during ancient times. The Silk Road was not a single route, but a complex network of trade routes that connected China, India, Persia, the Middle East and Europe over thousands of miles. The populations along path were able to exchange goods, concepts and cultural traditions because of the Silk Road.
The route between Europe's biggest inland port in Duisburg and China's economic centers is part of China's Belt and Road Initiative, the New Silk Road. Its 11,000-kilometer rail route carries some 200,000 containers annually.
In recent years, the trade volume between China and the European Union has continued to rise, which also shows that China still maintains the status of the EU's largest trading partner.
Everyone knew this is about brutal self-interest, both economic and geopolitical, and had to accept that.
Recently, the COVID-19 pandemic highlighted the risks inherent in such global trade structures.
I think this should be a lesson to us in terms of dependence on China.
The Silk Road is being revived by China now under its Belt and Road Initiative. The Chinese government introduced its Belt and Road Initiative, a plan to develop global infrastructure, in 2013. The Iron Silk Road is a term that refers to a proposed railway network that would link China with Europe through Central Asia, the Middle East and Russia. This proposed network would include several routes, including a southern route through Iran and Turkey and a northern route through Russia and Kazakhstan. The benefits of Iron Silk Road project include improved connectivity between China and Europe, which could boost trade and economic growth in the region. It could also promote greater cultural exchange and cooperation among participating countries. Compared to conventional maritime routes, the railway network would offer a more time-effective and affordable means of carrying goods between China and Europe. Also, the Iron Silk Road would offer a chance for the growth of new industries, particularly in the nations along the route that have historically less developed economies. These nations would have easier access to the markets thanks to these railway networks, which would help them draw in investment and grow their own industries. However, there are concerns about the environmental impact of the project. Local communities may be relocated because of the extensive land acquisition needed for the railway networks. Concerns have also been raised regarding the project's possible adverse environmental impacts, including harm to ecological systems and wildlife habitats. Though China claims whole BRI investment to be open, green and clean. Also, China commits to finance green and sustainable infrastructure to help BRI countries to decarbonize their economy. There is a potential for participating countries to become overly reliant on China for infrastructure and investment, as the countries through which the railway network will be passing are Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, Georgia and Turkey. Developing countries involved in this project do not have the capacity to pay for such infrastructure themselves, and hence they have to rely on Chinese loan. Though the railway lines from Baku in Azerbaijan to Kars in Turkey passing through Tbilisi of Georgia is said to be financed by these countries themselves, with an estimated investment of $420 million till now, though the network is estimated to cost around $1 billion. We have seen when China makes a huge investment with other developing countries, there are chances that it could be a debt trap. For example, we can take Hambantota Harbour in Sri Lanka and Gwadar Port in Pakistan. There are also geopolitical concerns, as the project could increase China's influence in Central Asia and Middle East, which could have implication of regional stability and balance of power in the international system, which is a concern for the USA and India being a neighbor. Before investing the major resources in the Iron Silk Road project, it is crucial for the governments and businesses to properly evaluate the possible dangers and advantages of the initiative. Despite some concerns, the Iron Silk Road project has already seen significant investment and progress in many participating countries. But time will tell whether it will be a boon or a bane for the investors. This is all for this video. Thank you.